Today we are discussing 2016 TSRJC Entrance Paper for MPC. The MPC the TSRJC Entrance Test Paper 2016 paper we are discussing. So first question is, read the following passage carefully and answer the question given below it. ఉన్న క్వశ్చన్ ఇక్కడ కింద ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్ ని చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చదివి దాని కింద ఇచ్చిన ఆన్సర్స్ ని you have to answer. So let's read the first para. Primitive man was probably more concerned with fire as a source of warmth and as a means of cooking food rather than the source of light. Before he discovered less laborious ways to making fire, he had to preserve it, and whenever he went on a journey, he carried a firebrand with him. So మన పూర్వకాలం మనుషులు ఫైర్ ని కుకింగ్ కి ఎక్కువగా దే యూస్ టు ప్రిఫర్ రాదర్ దెన్ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ కంటే కూడా ఫైర్ కి ముందు దే స్టార్టెడ్ యూజింగ్ అండ్ సో హిస్ discovery that the firebrand from which the torch may very well have developed could be used for illumination was probably incidental to the primary purpose of preserving the flame. Lamps too probably developed by accident. Early man may have had his first conception of lamp while watching a twig of fire burning in a molten fat dropped from a roasted carcass. All he had to do was to fashion a vessel to contain fat and float a lightened reed in it. Such lamps, which are made of hollow stones or seashells, have persisted in identical form up to quite recent times. First question ఏంటి? Primitive man's most important use of fire. First man దేనికి యూజ్ చేశాడు ఫైర్ ని? He used it to provide warmth and cook food. Second question, the firebrand was used to let's check what is firebrand used to. So firebrand was used to preserve it. Here we have preserve it. So firebrand was used to preserve it. So to provide light. So firebrand was used to provide light. That is option 2. By primary, the author means primary ante enti? By primary, the author means essential. Lamps are probably developed through mere chance. By chance, maybe they might have developed lamps. Every lamp were made of using the reed as a wick in the fat. Now, let's read question number 6. Here in the question number 6, 6 to 10, the blanks in the following passage were numbered 6 to 10. For each blank, 4 possible options are given. Identify the correct one for each blank. In 1983, Lokmanya Tilak converted the Ganapati festival into a public ceremony. He campaigned let's see option 6. He campaigned for the dash. Option number 7. He campaigned for the wide circulation of this public celebration throughout Maharashtra. It was option number 8, through from before indeed. So it was through this festival that he could, option number 9, he could mobilize the public That is option number 8th question lo option 9th question lo option number 3. Mobilize the public dash. Mobilize the public support. 10th option lo 10th question lo second option support. So finally the para, let's complete reading the para. In 1893, Lokmanya Tilak converted Ganpati festival into public ceremony. He campaigned for the wide circulation of the public celebration throughout Maharashtra. It was through this festival that he could mobilize the public support. Now let's read question number 11. I think 11 from question number 11 to 15. We have to correct the sentences in the para given. So let's read the passage. So read the sentence that are numbered at the beginning. So every sentence beginning lo there is a number. So read the sentence that are numbered in the beginning of the sentence. Read the sentence that are numbered at the beginning of each sentence in the following passage. Each sentence has an error. Identify the wrong phrase and its correct one given together as one of the options. So first 11th bit. 11th question. The student in my class would hand in an assignment on Friday. So for 11th bit, what could be the answer? The student in my class would hand in an assignment on Friday. So it would be option 2. Would have to hand in an assignment on Friday. So correct option is option 2. For 12th question, let's read the sentence. Madhu goes all out to get a good mark. Reni usually just goes in the motions of writing an essay, but the time he is really pulled his fingers out and is going out of his way to write something good. So where is Madhu goes? So for this sentence there is a mistake. Madhu goes all out to get a good marks. So here the answer would be Madhu is going all out to get a good mark. Now let's read the 13th sentence. He says if he wants to get an A, by hook or crook. He says if he wants, if kadikada, so we have to replace it with that. So option 1, that is the right answer. So shall we read it with the right option? He says that he wants to get an A by hook or crook. Now next 14th sentence. Paul says he found the assignment as easy as to take candy from the baby. Let's see what are the options they have. So options are Instead of find, found, finds పెట్టాలి. లేకపోతే instead of as easy as, easier than, option 3 to take బదులు taking పెట్టచ్చు, or a baby ని the baby అనొచ్చు. So let's see what fits in well. Paul says so option 3 is the right answer. Paul take బదులు taking. So Paul says he found the assignment as easy as taking candy from a baby. Now 15th question, Vani says that however she had to go at it, she found it quite heavy going. So what are the options we have? However, although, instead of however, although, or instead of have, had, has, instead of at it, with it, and instead of quite very. So what could be the right answer? Option 1, however. Instead of however, we have to use although. So then what could be the sentence if we are using although? Vani says that although she had to go good, Vani says that although she had a good go at it, she found it quite heavy going. Now next, 16th question. 16th question. Has the t-shirt been washed? The above sentence can also be expressed as has somebody washed my t-shirt? That is option 2. And 17th question. Which flower do you want? Complete the expression by choosing the correct option. Which flowers do you want? These or those? Option 3. These are those is the right answer.